Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Eric Taylor, Taylor 2 Coaching, T2UC, Big 3 Astrology, BlackMoonLilith and Gemini. Yeah, I got a client with this. My boy on the lives got this, Gorilla Mafia, shout out to you, and my subscribers that have it. So, little different from BlackMoonLilith in the third house. We're just focusing on BlackMoonLilith in the sign of Gemini, the mutable air sign. So first, what is BlackMoonLilith? You gotta know that. So, going way back in the days when I was a kid, and I was short anymore, right? So, the whole mythology is really about Lilith being Adam's first wife, that God made Lilith and Adam equal. But Lilith did not want to submit to Adam. And, there was some questions, some quandaries, some issues, some beef that, I guess they tried to, or they explain it and over-sexualize it, more the patriarchal system, because it's dealing with the divine feminine, that she wanted to sexually be on top and all this stuff. But it's also just about they weren't equal. And that's what it was intended to be. So Eve comes from the rib, more submissive. Lilith is getting the boot out of the Garden of Eden. And, who knows, right? Maybe the serpent, maybe all this demon stuff, sex. That's neither here nor there. What the energy is for you is stronger in women. It's almost like a female Pluto, but it's in everyone's chart, right? You'll see it in the chart as Lilith. It's BlackMoonLilith on Astro.com. You look it up as H13. Because it's a movement, it's an energy that moves. It's not like, static, and it's really about your instincts, your gut, your intuition, okay? The divine feminine, right? Tapping in to your root chakra, tapping into your hormones, your pheromones. And there's an energy of being rejected because Lilith was rejected, right? She got the boot. And so it shows up in you as this like sonar or radar, because it's not an energy that is so tangible for you to understand, especially in the first 30 years of your life, or until you really know astrology. But it's something that people sense from you and can be intimidated by you, can not like this about you, can ostracize you, right? And so what's Gemini? Gemini, the twins, mutable air sign, right? Mercury, 88 days, like I always say. Gemini is about ideas, quick, witty, logical thinking. It's the court gesture, the mimic, right? It's these skills and the great stand-up comics and writers and just jack of all trades, Jane of all trades, they get it done. But Gemini is, the communicator. Now, the low vibration of this placement, Lilith, the BlackMoonLilith and Gemini, they can be crazy manipulative, big time liars. Start off little white lies, then they get good at it, then they can be big lies. They can talk a lot of shiz, spark off things, beef, gossip, jealousy, steal your man, steal your girl. And it can be, in this placement, extremely flirtatious. Woo! All right, they could be big time flirts. Now, one thing you got to understand is that when they kind of understand, or when you understand this energy and get on your high vibration, you need to find your tribe and don't expect to face rejection. These people can be extremely talkative and cursing. They can be extremely shy and afraid to speak sometimes because it rules communications. They might not want to submit papers in college because they were afraid, or in high school too, because they're afraid that, they don't use punctuation properly and they're not great writers. You could see a lot of different things play out with this in terms of education, communication, But then they could also be on social media talking crazy smack. They're the people that text with crazy emojis, but, they could do a lot of sexting. The dirty talk in texting too, You have to, they can have a deep instinctual connection, pheromones, hormones to their local community. They can be implanted and know their local community, be close with their siblings, cousins, and neighbors, and know all the gossip, know everything. But at the same time, they can be very in tune with who to trust in a neighborhood. Who's good, who's not, who's gully, who's real, who's dangerous, who not to F with, who not to trust. This is, because remember, this is communication, you guys. Lilith and you got BlackMoonLilith in Gemini, it can be very, it can be brilliant with their mind in reading people, reading between the lines, and just sensing, nah, I can't go eat there. That food's no good. People are bragging, the line's so long, they're like, nah, I'm not going to eat at that spot. The wrong energy, the wrong, whatever, I don't like their spice, whatever it is. But you've got to trust your instinct and your gut. It's your root chakra. This is how God speaks to you through Lilith, through Uranus, different placements. But your Black Moon Lilith is that intuition. When you feel those tingles and you're like, when you just, your hormones or your pheromones are attracted to something, someone, some language, some communication. You might sometimes be getting ready to send some slick text and you're like, no, let me stop and I'm going to erase that. I'm not going to send that text. The social media posts. Now, these are people that could, be, saying crazy stuff on Twitter and this and that, But then when they get on a high vibration, they'll instinctually say something that's poignant, a brilliant idea. Now, it still could be controversial because it's Lilith and Gemini. It's going to rub people the wrong way, but when they find their tribe, they can have a great tribe and a great following on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or Clubhouse, and these people can be movers and shakers. They know a little bit about everything, and they know how to share it and release it, with others, and everybody's like, yo. They can be down to try new things because they want experiences and ideas, okay? So Black Moon Lilith and Gemini, you could have a threesome. You could date 3 men or 3 women at the same time. You can be very, in terms of the sexual aspect of this, you can be very freaky sexually. Now, as you get older, you might change. It's not that you can't be loyal and have a loving relationship, but there's this experimental energy. This is an interesting energy, and they can say some stuff. But sometimes they don't think things through. They're just quick to blurt it out, whether they're right or wrong. But remember, every aspect in astrology, and you always hit me up, taylor2coaching@gmail.com, book your chart reading. And, you can check out all my services in the description down below. But whether it's solar return, relationships, mini career, mini relationships, business birth charts, I'm here to help you understand how these placements tell the complex story of the map of your life and who you are. Black Moon Lilith in Gemini is a very poignant, muy importante placement of this story. Okay? Excuse me. My nose is itching. So just understand that you swing the pendulum here. It's divine feminine energy, but it's yin yang. Gemini, the twins, it's not really twins, it's male female. And so these people can, if they're a guy, they can have a lot of girlfriends, separate from their girlfriend or their wife. They can just relate well with women. The ladies, they can have a lot of guy friends, whether they've got a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever, you know what I mean? So you can you can relate instinctually to the opposite sex and get them in a way that most people won't get them, okay? You can use this energy, for your career and work too. Very interesting in terms of writing and stuff. You can write for like People Magazine or one of those gossip columns and stuff like that too, But instinctually, you will tap in to your root chakra and really listen to God, and you'll be able to interpret thoughts, ideas, communications, and whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent in a very interesting, cool, powerful way. All right? And you're gonna be funny, you're gonna be witty, you're gonna be quick. You might be quick with the typing and the hands. I don't think you would steal, but maybe in your low vibration days, if you had this conjunct Pluto, you could be a car thief, breaking into things. I mean, it could be wild, you have to know the whole chart. But at the same time, man, BlackMoonLilith and Gemini, you have this little genius energy because you're Gemini's the messenger, Mercury's the messenger. So it's like, yes, okay, I got the message. You're getting those quick ideas and downloads. So instinctually listen and follow. Listen to God, because you can have on your fingertips and your root chakra and your gut some brilliant ideas. So trust yourself. Don't worry about rejection. Don't worry about haters. But try not to be the smack talker. Try not to be the instigator, the liar. That's the low vibration of this. Go to the high vibration and turn it into the brilliant genius, the ideas, the writer, the communicator, and be good. All right, BlackMoonLilith and Gemini. Like always, please subscribe, ring the bell. And you guys, please join my Patreon family. Comment down below. It really, when you comment and we have this exchange of ideas, it helps me with the algorithms on the tube of the Yube, the YouTube. And I just thank you guys. I thank you for joining my lives. Thank you for being subscribers. And I hope you're enjoying the BlackMoonLilith series. I hope I'm hitting it right for you. And, I'm not trying to over-sexualize it or under-sexualize it, but just be mindful. This is important, and you need to meditate. Gemini in the BlackMoonLilith has got to slow down and get some isolation time. I know you're a socialite, you're about the people, the community, you probably got a slick car, whatever, but sometimes you got to get within. And I know air and fire signs aren't so introspective, but when you do, that's when you're going to hear the voice of God and you'll connect to source. All right? Does that work for you, BlackMoonLilith and Gemini? Gemini. Oh, and some of the famous people, how could I forget? Muhammad Ali, rest in power. Shia LaBeouf, Tom Brady, Solange Knowles, Cassie, oh my gosh. Oh, there you go. Drizzy Drake. Who else? Mariah Carey. What's her name? Oh, Megan Fox. So you see, it's an interesting menage. Just interesting people from, famous people. So I like to, give it a famous. I normally do in the beginning, but I just totally forgot. But those are some interesting folks. All right, and you're dope. You're famous. All right. All right, Lilith. Salute you. The BlackMoonLilith and Gemini. Make it work. Hit your boy up. Get a birth chart done. Tailored to you coaching. All right. And check out the website, tailored2coaching.com. And please subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Trying to get over that 700 and stay there. And on Twitter at tailored2c. I need to adjust it. Might just make it T2UC. And at BigEAstro. got 2 Twitters for the business. Alright, Black Moon, Lilith, and Gemini. Watch your mouth, be nice. Don't be talking all that smack. And use your brilliance and genius for the root chakra to tap into God. You understand? Peace.